All right, hello and welcome, Aries, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for April 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive tarot reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. You take what you need and you leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Aries, let's begin. April 2023. You hear the birds tweeting. When was the last time you heard birds tweeting? Well, we're up near Buffalo, so we haven't heard birds tweeting in a long time, but it's 7:28 and I still hear birds out there. It's fantastic. All right, let's begin your 2023 reading. First of all, I picked a card from each of my other oracle decks that I asked a specific message for you from your guides, so stick around for that after the reading. But let's call up the astrology for you, Aries. How's the birthdays been going? I hope good, because you deserve it. That's for damn sure. All right, so we've got some things happening. Well, let's face it, it's been kind of an adjustment, especially for Aries. You're getting all this good energy finally flowing into your sign with Jupiter. With Jupiter, especially with Jupiter. I mean, with Aries, it can go either one way. You expand too much or you expand just the way you wanted to. So choose a focus right there, But with March, it's been a little bit more turbulent. A lot of major players in the astrology forum have changed scenes, changed signs. So there's definitely an influence there. But I think for most Aries, their spark has been lighted, reignited, I guess. I've come across a lot since our last meeting in March. And I see an overall sense of, I'm going to do this with a lot of Aries. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I see a lot of Aries not too sure about things. And the ground is shaky because everything's shifting. The sands are shifting. And that's okay. It's going to take some adjustment for some Aries. For some, this is going to be the event that they've been waiting for, So let's begin our tarot read. And we're going to start off with, on April 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, electronics, all of that, is moving into the sign of Taurus. So I make it a point to always include when planets move into new signs. Those are called ingresses, and they, again, set the stage different. It turns the dial a little bit. It's like changing the channel, finding a different program. So on the 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus, which is more grounded. Also, communication could be more stubborn at that time. So I think what the lesson is here for Aries is think before you speak. And if you don't have anything loving to say, then don't say it at all, okay? So that happens on the 3rd. Let's get some cards before we talk about the full moon. Okay, what do I got? Do I have 2 here? Yep. Thank you, angel, spirits, and guides. Can I have one more card for Aries? Thank you. Yep, this is the theme. This is the theme that's been going on, I believe, for a lot of Aries, and I hope it is for you that's watching this, is that it's time to claim victory. And Aries, sometimes you can do the opposite and claim the victim. So let's not blame our outside environment and start really taking responsibility for what's going on inside of us, because our outer environment is a clear reflection of what's going on inside. So what they're trying to tell you right now is that flame is sparking, it's lighting, and you're taking center stage. Put yourself out there. So that's the first card. Let's see what the other 2 are. Yeah. And not only that, tap in to that divine spirit. Ask the universe to inspire you. It looks like, a lot of inspiration and a lot of payoff, too, with the 6 of Wands. That's always, welcoming change. And the Queen of Wands also is somebody that's still, look, she's holding that spark. The flame is really important for an Aries. You're a fire sign. So this is claim the change that you're feeling. And you know what? Maybe this feels so good that you're starting to second guess it. Remember when I was talking about that earlier? So enjoy yourself, Aries. You deserve this. Yeah, things are going in your favor. Accept it. Be grateful for it. Thank the universe for it. On April 6th, we have a full moon, which brings illumination to situations. And this full moon is taking place in your 7th house of relationships. So we might be finding out some good news about a relationship. If you are single, Aries, I believe that you could find a relationship. And I'm not saying find. Open yourself up to the relationship. You see here? And welcome change. You know what? For our single Aries, you're probably like, you know what? I don't know. I've been dicking around too long. I would love to have a partner. I think I'm ready. I'm opening myself up to the possibility of that, even though it's going to make me come out of my comfort zone, that kind of thing. And you're going to be victorious. Now, take that and cookie cutter it into another situation, say like money. I know that the universe will provide me with everything I need. I accept change instead of be wary of it. And I claim victory because my abundance and my right to have abundance is just as fair as everybody else's. So this is moving forward. We've got wands here. We got the high priestess, which is you opening up and trusting your intuition, your third eye, opening that up. And the full moon might bring about something that has to do with the public also, because it's opposite your ascendant, your descendant. And this could also bring about some recognition, finally stepping up, knowing that you've got this. That's the big message here, is that if you trust the universe, you've got this. So this full moon is going to bring to light a lot of things about relationships, partnerships. You may go into partnerships with a business partnership. You can put this to anything that's going into your life. But the thing here is remarkable change that you trust the universe will bring it to you. And that's a big one. Now on April 11th, Venus, the planet of love, is going to be moving into the sign of Gemini. When Venus goes into Gemini, y'all, I don't know. It's anything goes, It's always like, it's not that bad if you got to try something at least once. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me know that. I didn't know where I was going with that. All right, so let's talk about Venus and Gemini while we get the other row of your cards. Yeah, look at this. We got the Queen of Swords. The Emperor. 3 of Cups, again, focusing on partnerships, and the 10 of Pentacles, which could be, look at that. I mean, it's just family rejoicing, being grateful for what they have, even the little dog, too. So this is a great card, especially when the 10 of Pentacles comes up. It also means there could be money coming in, of course. There could also be a job, anything like that, but good times ahead. As long as we focus and have our vibe tribe, okay, you hold the winning piece, Aries, and this is very indicative to your sign. There you are, the ram right there. He's sitting on the planet of Mars, actually, on a chessboard, and he's got the piece, the winning piece. And that's the kind of stance you have to take. You have to really follow and really think through on things. The Queen of Swords, she's above everything. She's got that eagle-eye vision, as you can see. And the other thing is, the Queen of Swords also has to do with thoughts and also has to do with communication. So as long as you're not staying here in these lower vibes, these can be indicative of your chakras. I would say base, sacral, solar plexus. But this is blue, which is your throat chakra. So speaking your truth. Maybe the winning, in order to have this good feeling time, especially when Venus moves into Gemini around the 11th, is that you have to come into this in a winning situation. because you are coming from a place of love. You are speaking your truth and you're not getting your emotions involved in it. You're saying what needs to be said. This looks very confident to me. If it's the one thing, the one feel vibe that I'm getting off of this is a confidence here, a winning attitude, all or nothing attitude. And it surrounds your relationships, and it's an improvement of relationships. I think this is the time, Aries, when you say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to enjoy this life. I'm going to take the reins of my life because my outer environment is so indicative to what I'm feeling inside. So as the week progresses on April 18th, we have a moon square Mars, your ruler, Mars. So again, this goes along perfect with that. Think about what you're going to say. Come from a state of grace and with love, and you're not trying to manipulate one's views or try to force your opinion or the way things should go with other people in your lives. This is a time when you release that emotion so you can take action. Mars is about action. If I describe Mars to beginners in astrology, it's picture a fast red car going down the highway. That's Mars. So things are going to be changing. Things are going to be moving swiftly. It's going to involve your partnerships of all kinds, work-related, personal, family, all of that. And taking a new approach about it, and really speaking from your heart instead of your emotions. Those are two totally different things. The heart comes from a pure love vibration, where your emotions make you come to our survival instincts, which is the root chakra, sacral, which is our sexual desires, our drive, and solar plexus is our willpower. So all we really need to do is speak from the heart, because the heart is in the middle of these. You know what I mean? And I believe that this shows that you may be that piece, the heart of the matter, the heart of the family, that kind of thing. Now, a couple days later, April 20th, we have a solar eclipse, the first one this year, and it's going to be in the sign of Aries, your sign, at 29 degrees. This is when things might get tough, because the next day, on April 21st, Mercury goes retrograde in Taurus. So we have Mercury entering at the beginning of the month, and Mercury going retrograde at the end of the month, with that solar eclipse. At 29 degrees in Aries is a critical degree. And we want to be able to, like I said, roll with these changes. Be excited about things. Let's not come from a place of fear. None of that has come up here. So this looks like good forward-moving energy, as long as we're not being emotionally involved in what we're doing, and coming from a place of love, which is the ultimate emotion, and not something that can cloud what's happening. Look at that, 10 of Cups. Focus on the good. It's a time to be grateful. Spring is going to be in full bloom soon. It's a time to reassess things, to welcome this change. We don't say, oh no, spring's coming. We welcome that shit. You know what I mean? And that's what you have to do. And solar eclipses are very powerful new moons. And in your sign, it's almost like a completion of things. So we're going into the next 6 months with basically a clean slate, as long as we speak our truth before the 21st and we get those things off our chest and focus on the good things in our life and be grateful for them and really be grateful for them. The tide's definitely gonna turn, but I have a feeling it's gonna be in your favor. All right, see, this is where they start showing us some stuff. If you are trying to start a business or anything like that, or you want to start a new hobby, or maybe you just want a new fridge, maybe the dog has torn up your couch and you're like, you know what, enough of this. I deserve better furniture. I want to live in luxury. And you worried about the money. So we got to try to find a balance here at the end of the month and not get into a state of worry. Instead, we just keep going forward with that ram fashion, head first, and really start planting the seeds for what we want for this next 6 months with this solar eclipse and happening in Aries. So you can see, I love how the astrology and the reading and the tarot reading goes together. I mean, that's just brilliant, especially for your sign. First one of the day. This is a good reading, you know. I was wondering when this was going to come up, because if things aren't moving too fast for Aries, you're going to start worrying it to death. You've got to balance this out. Know that when you plant those seeds, it is going to bloom. Act like the season is around you. Get in tune with that rhythm of spring. All right, Aries, this is a great month going on here. Really good, really positive. Boy, I hope all the readings are like this month. This will be easy breezy. You know, solar eclipse, you know, they get a bad rap. You know, oh, the sky is falling. You know, back when we didn't know much, we thought that was someone took away the sun, you know, and oh, look at that. 3 cards just fell right out just like that. Now, for some Aries, you might be thinking about having a baby. You may be wanting that. You may want to manifest that. Well, plant those seeds, if you know what I mean. But this also shows for Aries that do not want to have kids is be grounded. Look at, she's actually coming from the heart. This is very symbolic from what we've been saying for the last 17 minutes, is gestate. Plant those seeds and let them gestate and know that they are coming to you. And that's a 3. Financial and material changes. Those are going to be happening in the middle of the month there. But I don't want you to start worrying. I want you to find balance. Remember, open up to the universe. Embrace the change. Because if you hold on to it long enough with a 9, you get fulfilling of wishes. Very good. More positive. It definitely shows with that 5. 5 in tarot means that we've reached a point, a turning point. We've gone through the trials, and now we're coming out of the clear. We're going into a new phase here. So stand ready. Okay, Aries? You've got this. You'll be able to handle this change as long as you're prepared for it. That's why I like to do these readings, is to get people prepared for some of this energy that comes up. Is that 3 cards? It's 4. Should I take them? They said absolutely. All right, what do we got? How do you want me to do this, folks? Oh, look at that. 10 of Earth, just like the other one. Absolutely. Okay, look at, we do not let outside circumstances. Remember the card here, the Emperor card. You hold the winning piece. Now this chick is looking pretty pissed off because she thinks she lost the game. So maybe you made some mistakes. You know, maybe there's some, you got to reassess the things, but you hold the winning piece. That's what this is saying. Don't get into a point where you want to battle. You know, the game has not been won yet. 4 of Water. I don't like this card. The 4 of Water is like, all I got's these 3 cups. That's all I got. I'm so distracted by it. I'm so self-absorbed that I haven't even realized that high tides come in yet. And being discontent when all you have to do is open up to that other cup with the wings on it. See, this looks like the universe telling you, don't be a brat. Don't get into this mode in the middle of the month where, because things aren't quote unquote going your way, that you're going to just throw out the baby with the bathwater. You know what I mean? This too shall pass. And this whole reading has been kind of prompting you to get ready for that. And that's all right. You can do this. You got this. Because you got to act like the Queen of Fire. Again, we've got the same card. Use your intelligence. Be exuberant. Be determined to change the situation in your favor. And then we have the Ten of Earth. That's prosperity, security, tradition. Has to do a lot with partnerships and families. But what it gives you is security. You feel secure. All right, let's go over our messages from our guides, shall we? Let's do this one. Ooh, past life guides. There's some karmic lessons to be learned here. And you have present assistance. Your past life guides are here to help you in your situations. Open up to them, just like the first card. Damn it. First card in the reading. Open up to them. They will help you. Your past life guides. And this is, wow, welcome abundance into your life. Look at that. Prosperity is on the way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. Have faith. That's what this whole reading's been. Give gratitude, and you will receive more things to be grateful for. Aries, what a hell of a reading. I hope you're feeling good about this. I hope you're looking at the bright side of this, because you're on a path here to more happiness, more prosperity, feeling good about yourself. And there are going to be things that are going to kind of test you along the way. Fear not. April is your month. Make it your month. Make it your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that solar eclipse in your sign. I mean, holy mo. Go for it. Do not worry. Trust the universe has your back on this. Aries, what a great reading. What a great way to start all 12. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated with you. I'm sure it did. I will see you in May. Enjoy your birthdays, everybody. Happy birthday to all those Aries out there. And we will see you in May. Thank you so much.